Hi everyone, it's warm today, it's really warm today, but this is my book and I thought I'd talk about my journey so far, which is just over a year. There's like 50 odd weeks wrote down in here, just over, because obviously I've missed a few being on holiday. But yeah, I started on the 23rd of the 3rd 2015, and from 20 stone 12 and a half to yesterday when I was weighed at 16 stone 6 and a half. The journey that I've taken so far, it's not easy. I was the laziest person in the world. I didn't want to go for walks and stuff. Well, why would I want to? And the first day I went, the next day I woke up because my group at that time was on a night, and I just started walking. I was walking my friend's dog, and after 15 minutes I was done. I was knackered. I didn't want to do any more. I was just so lazy and out of breath. And slowly, it took a few months, I was out an hour, 2 hours, going for walks instead of going to the cinema and for something to eat. And you learn to love that. I mean, I really enjoy getting out. I've been out for a walk today. I'll be going out later again with a friend's dog. But there are issues that I wanted to talk about. My issues. I don't know if you feel the same about this, but as I lost weight, or as I'm losing weight, your body changes. Obviously. You start to look like a melted candle, and I hated it. I did not like looking at myself whatsoever. I thought, what's the point? I preferred myself when I was fat. At least nothing was melting, and I got really down. And I still get down with it a little bit, but the way I did it, the way I was told, they said that you've got to learn to love yourself, and you really do. The best thing I did was I stood in front of a mirror and really looked at myself for a long time, and it takes a while to learn to love your body. It is what it is. You're changing it, and it's going to change, and once you've got the weight off, you can start toning up and tone up little by little. I still can't do a press up. I do wall press ups. I do 30 of them a day, and then I do the 30 squats, 50 if I'm feeling really red. But I walk every day. That's my main source of exercise. And just eating right. I didn't eat right yesterday. I had a pizza. In my defence, it was a half-fat vegetarian pizza, which, it's speed. Veggie speed. That's all good. It's just all the dough and the barbecue cheesy sauce goodness, which wasn't very good for me. But today I've been back on track. I've had my apples. I've had my breakfast. I had yogurts and some fruit, which was sour and horrible. I'm really fussy with fruit. I love fruit, all fruit. But if it's sour, it's trying to kill me, and I hate it. I just do not like. So, yeah, about body image and what you do in class. You've got this image, it's called image therapy. And you all sit around and you talk about what you've done in the week and how you're feeling. And not a lot said about your body and how it's changing or different things. Exercising. I went a few weeks into it, I thought, right, I'm going to go to the gym. And I went to the gym and I really worked really hard, dripping with sweat, hated every minute. I thought I was dying. I wasn't, obviously, but I felt like that. And then I went to weigh day and I thought, right, I've been 4 times, I've done my walking, I've done everything, I'm going to do solo. And I put on like £5. And I was gobsmacked. I was like, well, what's this about? Because as a fat person, I'd never exercised. I just didn't do it. And I didn't know that your muscles filled up with water. So if you're not giving that time to rest after, you've got all this water weight that your muscles are going, what's going on? I don't know what you're doing. Why are you doing this to me? Go back to bed. Just lay down. Stop it. And they rebel against you. So I got on them and I felt horrible. I was destroyed, really. And I thought, I've worked so well. I've done all my exercise. I've done extra exercise. I've eaten right. What's gone wrong? And I didn't know. And it came up after, like, the week after I was talking to my consultant. She's like, oh, this is what happened. You fill up with water and you've got to give it time to rest. And once you get used to it, it'll start to sing. But that was me for gyms. I stick to walking and doing my wall push-ups, which work for me. I don't know if they'll work for you. If you can do a proper push-up, fantastic. I can't. I've got the upper body strength of a gnat. Not at all. I don't know. Do gnats jump, don't they? Gnats are probably really hench. I don't, oh God. Anyway, yeah. So, your body will change. And it's not a, it's awesome losing the weight and you're putting on clothes, and I'm not in XXL tops anymore. I'm in a men's medium, which I think is a female size 18. It's just they don't do many Millennium Falcon tops for women. Most the shame. And you know, you put clothes on, you be like, this looks great, this is brilliant. And then you take them off and you're like, oh my God, I'm melting. What is happening? I look horrible. But you don't. It's your own brain. You look better than you think you do. Like, all my friends and all are like, no, it's not that bad. Yes, it'll need toning up. It'll always need extra work after. It doesn't stop once you've lost the weight. It's just another part that you have to get into. Like, I will probably have to start going to the gym and start trying to tone it up. My arms will never tone up. My arms were the biggest part of me. They were huge. Well, they are. You can see they're all hanging and not good. So hopefully I'll get them cut off. Not the whole arm, just the skin, the extra skin, when I'm down to my target, which my first target is 15 stone. And then my next target will be 12. For my height, I should be 10 stone 10 about. But I've been fat my entire life from being a kid. I was always the biggest kid. And I don't know how I'm going to look. So I'm going to do it in stages, down to 15, see how that looks. Down to 12, see how that looks. And then see if I want to go any further or just maintain that. But it is for the rest of your life now. There's no messing about with it. You do it, you learn to eat like this, and yeah, you're gonna slip up. Yeah, don't worry about it. I mean, I used to feel horrible, but now if I want that thing, I'll have it, because if I don't, the entire week or month or however long I deny myself of it, it's constantly going round my head like, just get a cake and eat it. Just eat the cake. So now you don't eat the cake, you have a slice of cake. And get over it, because you can get it back off if it goes on. Just work harder at it. And that's all you can really do. But really look at yourself and look at your body. It's changing. And it doesn't look like it's changing for the better at first. But it will. And it'll all be worth it. And when you put them clothes on, you feel amazing. You really do. And the compliments of people are fantastic as well. They keep you going, and group keeps you going, and other people keep you going, because you do get sick of it. You think, oh God, what a happier, fatter. I don't know if this is right for me. Is it working? Is it not working? What am I doing wrong? Why does everything become about my diet now? Like, you'll go out for a meal and it's like, I've got to only eat this and this, and can you cook this without buttering? And most places are fantastic. Most places will cook it without butter or oil, or they'll do it with fry, like a lot of places have, like the low fat cooking sprays. And they will do it for you. But then you get your friends, not most of them, but there is definitely some that are like, oh, can you not just eat here and just have this? And oh, it were better before when you just have anything. And you think, well, yeah, I feel that too. You don't think I feel like an ass when I'm having to say, excuse me, can I have the steak cooked dry and all this? Like, it's not a good feeling. You just think, just eat the steak. But don't. Ask. They will do it. They're brilliant. Lost my track. Lost my thought. Completely gone. Yay, I'm so good at these vlogs, right? It's too warm today. I don't do heat. I prefer cold weather. But that's what's really been my struggle. Getting to grips with me. Finding me now. And how it all works. Because stuff doesn't always go to plan. That life will come and hit you in the face. And you just think, why bother? But keep going, like, because that's how I was doing, and that's why I started these, because it gets to the point, you just, oh, I can't. But you can, and you're changing. And you learn to love yourself. I do now. I look at myself most of the time, like 90% of the time, and I'm like, yeah, you look well good. You look much better than 24 stone when you were just a blimp in circus tents, or thinking that black could hide everything. I mean, most of my outfits are black anyway, but I used to think if I just wore black with a black cardigan, that's it, no one could see me. I literally blended into the background everywhere. But you don't. Not really. You think you do. but it don't work. Now you go out and I have cardigans on all the time. I still don't show my arms, but I don't try and button it up over my stomach, and it's there. I'm getting rid of it. I'm doing it bit by bit. And you've got to really, really think about that, about yourself. Don't matter what people are thinking. It matters what you think, and that's all it is. So yeah, that's been my biggest struggle. That and chocolate. Love me some chocolate. But yeah, and I'll see you all later. Toodaloo.